With modern suburbia these days, the same question is always asked. What is there to do? In my hometown, a bunch of friends have just been getting together and putting on shows. Music shows, and it's really just bringing everyone together in the community.
The shows in Kingwood started about a year and a half ago. Our friend's band, The Ancient Gods, wanted to go on a big tour around America, and they wanted to kick off the tour with 3 shows, 2 in Houston and 1 in a surrounding suburb. We know them and they ended up contacting us, seeing if we could play a show anywhere in Kingwood. It was just a small show in a garage in Kingwood, and I bugged everyone to come. I messaged everyone on Facebook, I begged everyone at the deli to come, where I work, and everyone at school at Lone Star. A lot of people ended up coming. It was weird. We expected maybe 10 people standing in front of a garage, but we got a lot of people to basically kind of pack into a driveway, and it was a really cool experience to see a lot of different people from a lot of different parts of Kingwood and a lot of different scenes just show up and just watch music happen. I want people to show up and bring whatever they're excited about. Whether it be they paint art, they do poetry, they make movies. It doesn't have to just be strictly music, but I would love to see everyone get involved and just bring things that they're proud of. I think in doing that, it's going to feel a lot more like a community of people, in the same area, people getting along and showing why they're different and why that's cool.
Jeffrey and his friends have been trying their hardest to book shows at the venues around the area. A little more than a year has passed by since the first show. Since then, they've grown a fan base, but more than that, a community.
Felt like a house show. When you go to a venue, there's usually a lot of alcohol, a lot of craziness, a lot of excitement going on. There, you kind of got there and it was just really chill and everybody had fun and just kind of congregated together.
Everybody just dances and sings along to all these songs that they don't even know, and they do know them now. Every time I play those shows now, I hear them mouthing lyrics that I've written, and that's so cool that can happen. It's one of the coolest feelings. So
it was fun. Seriously, we've played to 2 people before, and that was the perfect show, just because there wasn't too many people there. There wasn't tiny amount. It was just really cool, and everyone was really chill, and I don't know, even for a sober show, it was really fun.
Even though it's rock music, you think it's gonna be a bunch of punks, breaking stuff and being wild. But even though, it is kind of wild where they're jumping around and having fun, but everyone's really respectful of the space, and it's just a very respectful and positive environment, even though everyone's there to have a lot of fun.
The social aspect of it, and then the music is fun. It's fun to see people going crazy and singing along to the bands. I don't know any of the words, but because everybody's having a good time, and even though you're all smushed together in a really small space, and everybody's sweating on you, and you're just that's kind of gross, but then it doesn't matter at the time, so.
I didn't want it to be a bunch of friends, that was just okay, it's just me and my friends, and we're doing this secret club, but I wanted it to be an open thing, and then whenever people started coming that weren't connected to our friend groups, and they were just I heard about this cool thing at school, it's I wanted to show people that they can do anything as long as they want to, as long as they want it to happen, they truly want it to happen with every fiber of their soul. You can make it happen. You could just DIY, really, just do it. You could do anything yourself. You can make it happen. You can start a band in your garage and then just, make a ton of songs, and then you can do anything as long as you want it to, as long as you want it to happen, and you don't have to wait for things to happen to you.
With every show that takes place, the community grows in size, getting together to watch and listen to music.
I wish more places around Texas and around America did things like this, and there were more people getting this type of community together, because for local new music, it's hard to break into the more established venues, and this is a great platform to launch yourself off of, and they've really created something good for all the local music in this area. So it's awesome to see that, and it gives hope for a new generation of music, really, that they put these shows together. So.
I live out here in Richmond, and I grew up, I went to high school out here, and there was absolutely nothing to do except go out, get drunk, and break shit. And if we had a scene, a music scene out here, it would be really encouraging for people to not, to get together and do something besides just wasting away, I guess.
The shows do feel kind of like a growing family, which is what me and Jeffrey were really hoping for from the beginning. Mostly Jeffrey. I want to make a quick side note. I always say me and Jeffrey when I'm talking about setting the shows, but Jeffrey really is like the guy that gets this rolling. He sets up a lot of the shows. He like finds places to make them happen. He finds bands to play. Like he really is like the heart of this whole entire thing.
This feels like really fulfilling. Like it's not even about like anything. Like I don't want to make any money off of this. This is just like it's something really fulfilling to do something for people that want to have something to do. Some people that want to be involved in a community in their hometown. Thinking about it, I was like, I wish, like, if I was in my junior year, I wish there was more things like that.
Because all we were doing in high school was playing music, then going to McDonald's, then walking around town center, and then coming back with an Xbox. Yep, and then just be like, man, there's something to do here. I wish there was something to do.
Jeffrey, Danny, and David still try their hardest to put on a show every other month. Danny is currently studying in college to be an audio engineer, with hopes to start his own label with his best friends. The guys know eventually they're going to have to move away, and although it hurts them to see that they're going to have to leave what they started, they hope that maybe someone will keep it going. Because the whole point of these shows are to bring people together, and to show them that there's something to look forward to. Even in a town where there's nothing to do, you can be something, as long as you set your mind to it.
It's been practically a year since I started booking shows in Kingwood, and I was like really stoked to see what it's grown into. So I love all of you. I just wanted to say.